The question is, what is the relationship between yoga and disabilities? Today being the International Day for Yoga, 21st of June, a very relevant question. See, the first thing to be understood is that people with disabilities are not ill people. They are not patients. They are not ill people. They are rather a part of the neurodiversity of creation. What do you mean? You go into a classroom of 100 children. You'll find 15 of them being extraordinary in certain skills. Let us take reading, writing skills. So these 15% would be brilliant in terms of writing, handwriting, in terms of remembering spellings, in terms of reading out, in terms of doing classwork, etc. etc. There will be another 70% here, ordinary, so-called normal, okay skills. Another 15% this side, major challenges in that particular skill. Let us say reading, writing and spelling here. They will be having all spelling errors. They will be having difficulties in writing. They will be having difficulties in copying out, speaking, etc. etc. But this entire group of 100 children constitute of the society and the group of children. So they are a part of the creation, and people with specific learning disabilities are a part of human neurodiversity. That's what is the meaning of neurodiversity, and that's how people with disabilities are looked at. That's the reason disabilities is not under Ministry of Health. Rather, it is under Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. Samajik Nyay Evam Adhikarita. People with disabilities deserve out that social status, and that particular social status has been, it is being emphasized out again and again by talking about inclusive environment, inclusive education, Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, universal design, etc. etc. So the question is, how does yoga get related to this particular inclusion and universal design? When Krishna explains Arjuna about what a learned person is in the chapter number 5, that is the Karma Yoga chapter, verse number 18, he says, who is a learned person? Vidya Vinaya Sampanna. A learned person is always humble. Vidya Vinaya Sampanna. Brahmana Gabhi Hastini Suni Supaka Evacha. Brahman means Brahmin. Gabhi means cow. Hastini means elephant. Suni means a bitch or a female dog. Swapaka means somebody who eats the sava or a ahori. Vidya Vinaya Sampanna. Brahmana Gabhi Hastini Suni Supaka Evacha. Pandita Samadarshina. A Pandita or a learned person has a equanimous vision towards all of them, looks at them with the same eye, doesn't discriminate them, because he knows that they are the part of the same creation and the external forms do not matter. The fundamental basis of inclusion. In another place, Krishna says that we should not be much bothered with the changes in the body, because that is not you. He says, Dehenosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara. Means it is the body which changes with time, becomes a adolescent and adult, and then becomes old, where everything wear out. But you are not the body, it's the body which changes. This shloka probably is the fundamental behind the word Divyang, where a person with disability is referred to as Divyang. It's generally for, as far as I understand, it is usually to remind us that it is the Divyata or the divinity which we should see in the body that matters, that's stable, rather than looking at the body which keeps changing out. So the changing body, the distortions or the variations in the body should not be taken into account, rather the thing which matters out, the Divyata which matters out, should be taken into consideration. That is the view of the Bhagavad Gita spoken by Yogeshwara Krishna. Yoga and disabilities. Thank you.